Hello everyone, welcome to a how-to video on how to buy an NFT using OpenSea. I'm Nathan, and today we're talking about the world's largest NFT marketplace, OpenSea, and a practical guide to purchasing an NFT. So let's get right into it. If we head over to the Web3 application at OpenSea.io, here is their website and their Web3 app. In the top right-hand corner, we will do what we normally do, and we will connect our Metamask wallet, which mine connects automatically because I'm already signed in. So I'll click out of that, and let's go through what it takes to purchase an NFT on OpenSea. Now first, let's do a very quick little view on searching NFTs. There's a few different ways you can search for NFTs on OpenSea, and then we'll buy one that we already know we want to purchase in just a second. So we can go to the Explore button here from the home page, and you can explore all the different genres of NFTs, from collectibles to domain names to music to photography, sports, trading cards. The majority of the volume in NFTs at the moment is in collectibles. It's still around avatars. So one really good way to search. They also have a trending page as well through OpenSea. And then if we scroll down as well, if we go back to the home page, we're on the home page and we scroll down, we'll see if they have rankings. We'll check rankings in just a second. But we also have categories. So similar to the page we just looked at, we can come down here and categorize the NFTs and search by category, which will help us, make things a little less overwhelming. Additionally, if we wanted to search for NFTs on OpenSea, we can also go to Stats and the Rankings page. And this is where a lot of people live to look at current and also non-current statistics on NFTs. We could get trading volume, or a ranking by trading volume, by the last 7 days, last 24 hours, and all the time. So in the history of NFT sales on OpenSea. Let's actually go to that 24 hours and we'll look at star catchers, because I haven't seen this one before, for what the user experience is once we click into an NFT collection that we want to actually purchase. So let's say we wanted to buy a star catcher. We've clicked into the collection, and here is a very similar view, or a very a similar view that you will see for all collections. We've got the name, we've got a link to their Twitter. It's created by a certain wallet address, so it gives us the wallet that created the collection, typically a deployer contract address. We've got the number of items, the number of owners, the floor price, or the cheapest one of the collection, and then also the volume traded on the secondary market. Below all that information, there should be a little blurb about the organization as well. In this case, Starcatchers is 10,000 space explorers that haven't been revealed yet. Additionally, on the right-hand side, there are links to website, Discords, in this case Instagram, and then other links as well, but typically website, Discord, and then Twitter's in the middle. Now let's say we wanted to search star catchers, and this isn't a very good example actually. So let's say we've moved on from star catchers. We know that we want to buy a Flipmap. A Flipmap is a derivative project that's just the reverse of a Blipmap, but they're cheap enough for me to purchase with my wallet at the moment, so this is why we're going to use them for our example. So let's say we wanted to buy a Flipmap, and we know the Flipmap that we want. We're going to come down here on the left-hand side, and for all NFT collections, when we scroll down, you'll be able to see the items, and then there'll also be a tab for activity as well. And you can come in here and see historical sales statistics for the NFT collection, and this would be average sales price throughout the history of the secondary market. So for Flipmaps, they've been trading since December 31st. They've traded anywhere between 0.07 and 0.01. Cool. And below that chart, it actually lists the most recent purchases of NFTs. Now going back to items, here we've got our items listed below. And then on the left-hand side, you'll always see your filters for your metadata. And if you wanted to search for a specific NFT within a specific collection, this is where you could do it. In my opinion, I want to go for composition. I want to go for Lost Realm, just because I know that one. And there we go. I'm able to search for all of the different NFTs that have the Lost Realm characteristic for Flipmaps. And here you go. They all look very similar, just with different colors. So do note that on the left-hand side is where you will see the metadata and your ability to search for different statistics. If this was an avatar, or different attributes. If this was an avatar collection, you would see things like head and body and background and beard. So you'd be able to search for those functions in there as well. So always come here on the left-hand side for the ability to search by metadata and by attribute for your NFTs. Now, let's go ahead and purchase one. This is a how-to video on purchasing an NFT. And here we go. We're gonna buy the floor Flipmap, the cheapest one. And I've clicked into it, and here is the detailed view of what we look at when we're purchasing an NFT. We've got the number, we've got the name of the NFT, we've got the image of it itself, we've got a buy now button or a make offer button. We've got properties, about Flipmap, and then also details here on the left-hand side if we wanted to click into those. Down the bottom, we will see item activity and the transaction history for this specific NFT. So it looks like this one has been listed a few times. It was listed at 0.1 2 months ago, but then 26 minutes ago they listed it for 0.025, so they want to get this off the books. So let's come up here and let's say we're going to make a purchase. Actually, actually no, yes, we're going to make a purchase. I'll talk about that after. We're going to press the buy now button, and because I have enough ETH in my wallet, I'm getting no errors. Great, it gives me a little complete checkout button, and I've got a subtotal, I've got a total. By checking this box, I agree to OpenSea's terms and services. Don't know if that's always been there, but I'm going to click that, and then I'm going to press confirm checkout, and we should have Metamask have a little modal pop up, or in this case the whole screen pops up because I'm in full screen mode, and we see our typical transaction confirmation for Metamask. If I zoom out, we would see that we're interacting with OpenSea.io. Looks like it's an atomic match function where we're swapping ERC20 for ERC721 tokens, or a fungible token for a non-fungible, and it's 0.025 ETH is the cost. The estimated gas fee is actually 0.027 ETH, so it's actually more gas fees than the actual asset value, or excuse me, the transaction fee is more expensive than the asset value. And then for my total of 0.052 ETH, or about $140 to purchase this NFT. I could edit gas if I click into the edit button here. Typically what I will do is I will change the button from medium to high, and that the price increase for that medium to high is very, very minimal. So there's some websites like genie.xyz that tells you to not mess with the gas selection, that they've optimized it themselves. But for OpenSea transactions, I come in and I do press the high just to make it a faster transaction. No real purpose other than that. So if we were to complete this transaction and purchase our NFT, we would press confirm. There would be a little box that popped up that says your pending transaction, and you could click into that to view the transaction on the Blockchain Explorer Etherscan. So we will potentially do that in another video so that we can actually walk through that as well. But once you press this confirm button, you should be confirmed. I'll press reject. And then you're saying, great, where do I go to see my NFT? I purchased an NFT. It's waiting to be purchased. It's getting confirmed and added to the blockchain. Where do I go once it's added to the blockchain? And where you would go is up to your profile here in the top right-hand corner. And we would go to profile. After a couple of minutes, once the transaction of you purchasing an NFT is added to the blockchain, your NFT should be added to your wallet, and then OpenSea should be able to read your wallet and see that there's a new NFT in there, and it would pop up here. And that is purchasing an NFT using OpenSea. Now, one more thing. If we go to a collection like Cool Cats, a very well-known collection that has a lot of listings, do note that there's a difference between an auction and a buy now listing. Oh, and this. Oh, well, actually, Cool Cats doesn't have any auctions. Let's go to one that potentially does have some auctions. Good. So here I'm looking at Bored Apes. When we scroll through the Bored Apes and we're on the main homepage for the apes, if we scroll down, typically the default will be that it's filtered from price low to high. And I forgot to mention this, I'm sorry. We can filter our NFT collections here in the right-hand corner just above the items listed. We can do it by recently created, sold, recently received, price low to high, price high to low, most viewed, most favorited, that kind of stuff. Now, if I keep everything at default, and this is the first, I've just entered the page, I scroll down. If you see wrapped ETH or little purple ETH icons next to the NFT that is lower than what the floor price is. These are bots bidding on NFTs and hoping that they have an uneducated owner who accepts the bid. So we will see here that we have one, two, three of them. We have three different NFTs here that have a purple ETH icon. Let me zoom in. As compared to a black ETH icon down here. So the purple or pink ETH icon is actually wrapped ETH. It is a bid. And then the real listed ETH price, or the real listing for a buy now listing, excuse me, is just in ETH. So if you're coming here just to buy now, I typically just do buy nows. I don't participate in too many auctions because I want to purchase the NFT today. I want it in my wallet right now. I don't really want to participate in an auction over the next couple of days and see if I win. Just note that you need to skip all of those bids that are done by robots, and then you need to find the first NFT listed with a black ETH icon for the actual buy now listings. And you can also see that as when you hover over it. My mouse, when I'm hovered over the auction, does not list it as buy now, but when I hover over the ETH, the buy now listed NFT, you'll see that a buy now button does pop up, as you can see if you're looking at the screen. So just note that as well. There's auction listings on it on OpenSea and also buy now listing on OpenSea. And personally, I focus on the buy nows, and I don't really participate in auctions. And that's about it for purchasing an NFT on OpenSea. Hopefully that helped you in terms of a practical guide to purchasing an NFT. And we'll be back at it another time with a different video to buying NFTs on other platforms. Bye for now.